Every day, over 2 million bags of Takis are consumed worldwide. Their unmistakable crunch, the spicy powder that clings to your fingers, and their explosive flavor have made them one of the most addictive snacks on the planet. Have you ever wondered how they're really made? What is it about them that, once you try one, you simply can't stop? Well, today we're traveling to Mexico, home of the largest Takis factory on the planet, where over 20 tons of chips are produced every day, ready to be packaged, distributed, and devoured. So get ready, because today you're going to discover how the market's hottest snacks are mass-produced. Let's begin. Step 1. Corn. Harvesting. It all starts long before the spice touches your tongue. In the immense fields of Mexico's Bajío region, where the heat is intense and the land is fertile, the base ingredient for every Taki is cultivated: corn. A single hectare can hold over 60,000 plants, and each one produces at least one ear loaded with kernels, enough to yield approximately 3 bags of chips. Takis works exclusively with certified suppliers who grow a special variety of hard, high-starch corn, ideal for achieving that crispy, firm texture that distinguishes Takis. Once the kernels reach their exact point of maturity, the harvest begins. Enormous automated harvesters move rapidly across the fields, collecting ears, separating the kernels in real time, and storing them in internal compartments. These machines can collect over 20 tons of corn per hour without stopping for a single minute. When the hoppers are full, they discharge their contents into gigantic cargo trucks, which transport all the freshly harvested corn directly to the processing plant, where the transformation of these kernels into delicious Takis will begin. Step 2. Arrival at the factory and dough preparation. Once the trucks arrive at the factory, the real process begins. Each unit unloads tons of freshly harvested corn into enormous stainless steel silos, where the grain starts its transformation process. First, it goes through a high-power industrial cleaning system, where air currents, vibrations, and mechanical filters remove any remaining corn cob, dust, stones, or impurities from the field. The goal is to leave the corn perfectly clean, with nothing that could affect the final product's quality. Then begins one of the most important steps: nixtamalization, an ancient process now adapted to a massive scale. The corn is introduced into large tanks, where it's cooked with hot water and lime. This softens the grain, enhances its flavor, facilitates grinding, and increases its nutritional value. After cooking, the corn is left to rest and then rinsed again to remove any excess lime. From there, it moves to industrial mills, where it's ground into a dense, lump-free dough. This point is critical. If the dough is too dry, the chips will break when fried, and if it's too wet, they won't achieve the correct texture. To ensure perfection, digital sensors and specialized operators monitor the temperature, humidity, and consistency of each batch in real time. Everything must be perfect, and once the dough is at its exact point, the next step is to shape the Takis. Step 3. Chip shaping. With the dough now prepared, one of the most satisfying steps of the process begins: shaping the Takis. The dough is spread onto a metal conveyor belt, forming a continuous, thin, and perfectly leveled sheet. Unlike other snacks, the goal here isn't to cut triangles or circles. Takis get their unique shape thanks to an exclusive cutting and rolling system, designed to achieve that closed tube or spiral appearance. First, the dough sheet moves towards an automatic cutter, which divides it into thousands of small rectangles, identical in size and uniform in thickness, approximately 1 millimeter thick by 5 centimeters long. These rectangles are pushed into a series of rotating cylindrical molds, which precisely roll the still raw dough with millimeter accuracy, forming that characteristic tube that makes Takis unique. Each production line can mold over 6,000 pieces per minute, one after another, like a perfect burst of identical tubes emerging without pause. Although they now have their shape, at this point, they still have no color, texture, or flavor. They are just soft, pale dough rolls. So, it's time to bring each Taki to life. Step 4. Baking and frying. Now that the chips are shaped, it's time to turn them into something edible, crunchy, and much more appetizing. First, the raw Takis pass through an industrial oven at over 300 degrees Celsius, where they are baked for approximately 5 minutes. This initial baking doesn't give them color or flavor, but it serves a key function: to remove internal moisture, harden the dough, and prepare them for frying without breaking or losing their rolled shape. Once out of the oven, the chips move on a metal conveyor belt that takes them directly to the frying area. a pool of vegetable oil at over 180 degrees, where they will be submerged for just a few seconds. This is where the magic happens. The Takis puff up slightly, brown uniformly, and develop that ultra-crunchy texture that makes them so addictive. The sound, the hardness, and the characteristic bite are all defined in this process. The oil is constantly filtered and renewed to maintain its purity and prevent strange flavors or cross-contamination. Once fried, the chips ascend inclined belts with metal grates, allowing excess oil to drain completely before moving to the next step. At this point, they are perfectly cooked, dry, and crunchy, but they still taste like nothing. Now it's time to give them their flavor and turn them into true Takis. Step 5. Flavor application. The freshly fried Takis enter enormous rotating stainless steel drums, which function like a kind of snack washing machine. But instead of water, they use a storm of spicy powder. While the chips slowly tumble inside these cylinders, a fine mist of powdered seasoning completely covers them, ensuring that each one receives its perfect dose of flavor. Each variety has its own secret formula, from the classic fuego to intense combinations with lime, habanero chili, nacho cheese, or even the iconic blue heat. Each blend is created by food technologists who precisely adjust the saltiness, acidity, spiciness, and sweetness to create an immediate impact with the first bite. And yes, that delicious powder that sticks to your fingers is no accident either. According to sensory studies, that sensation enhances the emotional connection with the snack and makes you want to keep eating more. There are even systems that verify the amount of flavor applied per batch, so that every bag has the same flavor intensity, no matter if you buy it in Mexico, Spain, or the United States. With their rolled shape, crunchy texture, and explosive flavor, Takis are almost ready. But before they reach your hands, they still have to pass the most demanding test. Step 6. Inspection and quality control. Even though they're already fried, seasoned, and perfectly formed, Takis still can't be packaged. First, they must pass one of the most demanding stages of the entire process: final quality control. The chips race along conveyor belts, while a system of high-resolution cameras and optical sensors analyzes each Taki one by one, looking for defects in shape, color, or the amount of seasoning applied. If a chip is broken, poorly rolled, under-seasoned, or simply doesn't meet the standards, it's automatically ejected from the line and sent to the recycling system. But not everything relies on machines. Expert operators take random samples from each batch and subject them to a detailed inspection, where the color, texture, thickness, aroma, and even the sound they make when broken are examined. In some cases, they are directly tasted to ensure that the flavor, seasoning intensity, and crunch are exactly as expected. Only the Takis that pass all these tests continue their journey to packaging. The others never make it into a bag. With everything ready, it's time to seal them, pack them, and send them out into the world. Step 7. Packaging and distribution. Once quality control is passed, the Takis are finally ready to be packaged. The approved chips descend through metal hoppers into automatic packaging machines that work non-stop at impressive speeds. Each bag is filled with the exact amount of product, injected with food-grade nitrogen to preserve the crunch, and vacuum-sealed in milliseconds, keeping all the flavor and texture as if freshly made. Then the bags are labeled, grouped by batch, and packed into boxes that are loaded onto distribution trucks ready to head out to supermarkets, convenience stores, gas stations, and vending machines worldwide. And the most incredible thing is that less than 30 minutes can pass from the moment the corn enters the factory until a Taki is packaged. A single production plant can manufacture over 500,000 Takis chips per hour. That's enough to fill almost 20,000 bags in 60 minutes, a truly astonishing figure. And that's how a simple corn kernel ends up transformed into one of the most intense and addictive snacks on the planet. Finally, tell us, did you imagine this entire process? What are your favorite Takis? Leave your answer in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next factory tour.